And the rule's this. If a guy doesn't call you, he doesn't want to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, always.
I was in a situationship for 5 years. Cancel me. No, but seriously, I know I'm not the first, and I certainly will not ever be the last girl to be in a situationship like this. And once again, if you are watching this video, I know it's because you are sick and tired of the mixed signals, the late night texts, feeling stuck in a more than friends but not quite a relationship. So this video is for you. We are getting you out of the loop. So let's talk about what a situationship actually is and what it means to be in a situationship. A situationship is basically what I would like to call dating limbo. There's a connection, you guys get along, you have a vibe, but there's no real commitment that's there. By the end of this video, you're gonna have a clear plan on how you can break free from the chains of this situationship and start attracting what you actually deserve. What are the signs of being in a situationship? Number one, I would always call unclear labels. You don't know where you stand with this person at all. There's inconsistent communication. Some days they're all over you, other days I've got work, I've had family issues, I've not been feeling well. Whatever excuse you can think of, every excuse under the sun. Girl, let's be honest, a text takes 2 seconds, 2 minutes even, a voice note, a quick phone call. Why are we believing all of this stuff? Number two, minimal effort. They don't prioritize dates and they do not prioritize spending quality time with you. Even if it's just a quick little meetup or literally a FaceTime session, they will find every excuse under the sun to not do it, and you always go along with it. Let's also talk about you as well. How you're feeling cannot be a clear sign of being in a situationship. For example, you feel anxious. You're constantly second guessing your intentions, their intentions. You don't know what the heck's going on. And finally, let's talk about future plans. You guys never talk about future plans. You never talk about long-term commitment. You don't really talk about meeting each other's families. And if you have spoken about that, you might bring up a holiday and then maybe he starts shying away from it, or things that you guys want to do in a few years, they're not really going along with it. Either way, these are your clear signs. Why are situationships so hard to leave? We know that these things aren't good for us, but why are we stuck in this loop-de-loop of talking to this person? We think that we are going to finally leave it for good, and then all of a sudden we see their number pop up, we see their text pop up, we see their name on Instagram pop up, and we just melt and cave and we start to reply. One of the reasons for this is emotional attachment. Even if they don't give you full commitment, you're attached to the potential of being with them. You are attached to the potential of your relationship, even though it's not even there. You hope that they're going to change. You think that they're eventually going to change and wake up one day and they're going to choose you. Things are going to just work out if you just wait a little while. And finally, it's the fear of being alone. You would rather have something with someone than nothing. But let's also talk about like self-worth and having boundaries and why real love shouldn't feel like that. Real love, natural love, when you see people in healthy relationships around you, they are not confused. They've known what they wanted from day dot. They have known what they've wanted and who they've wanted it with. They are not feeling confused. They are not second guessing and second questioning things. It just is. So let's talk about the steps to escaping the confusing situationship, escaping the situationship. Let's get clear on what it is that you actually want. Do you actually want something serious? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this isn't it. You need to stop making excuses for them. That is the next thing you need to do if you want to break free from this. Remember that if they wanted to, they would. Don't waste your energy justifying the bare minimum. If you can make time for this person, they can make time for you too. You guys have got to have the talk if needed. If you need closure, just go and ask them straight up. What are we doing? And if they dodge the question, there you have your answer. That is them wasting your time and wanting to keep you in a situationship. Let's also talk about contact and how you can limit that contact and cutting off those benefits. Stop answering those what you doing late night texts at 11 p.m. if they're not serious about actually even knowing what you're doing. They don't need that kind of access to you. Mute them if it's easier for you to not get the temptation. Even go as far as blocking them. Whatever it is, you need to remove this from your life. Because if you keep making space for this person that is not serious, how will you make space for somebody that is serious? And honey, stop hanging on thinking that they're going to change, because like I said, if they wanted to, they would. Focus on self-worth and healing. You need to start romanticizing your life. You need to start pouring your energy into you. Friendships, confidence, wellness time, get yourself in your wellness era. Start building on things that you want for yourself. Do you want to learn a language? Do you want to go traveling and visiting places? Do you want to start eating better, cooking better? All of this time that you're sat there texting this person, you should be pouring into you. Sis, you need to remember, you are worthy of a love that doesn't feel like you are in a guessing game. The moment you stop settling, the right person will come in and make things clear. Have you ever been in a situationship before? You need to comment that down below. I had like the worst situationship for 5 years, where this guy would literally do exactly that. He would pop in and out of my life. Every 3 months I'd get a text, I'd get a message after I'd cut him off, a text or a message. Hey, what you doing? I would drop everything and I would literally drive to go and see him and go and hang out and go and chill. And to be honest, most of the time I would leave and I wouldn't feel great about it at all. Sometimes as well, I felt like I was being used as a little money wallet, because I would literally plan things for us to do. I would buy things for us to eat. It was ridiculous. So yeah, just know the minute I cut him off, 6 months later, I met the love of my life. So get rid. It's not the worst thing that can happen for you. There are 7 billion people in this world. Of course you're going to meet someone else. You are beautiful, you are smart, you're amazing. Just like you met this person, someone else can come in your life. And remember, if you want more content on self-love, on dating, hit that subscribe button and let's grow together. Bye.